Hey guys, it's Jen. Happy Tuesday. And as you can see, I got my orange on for today based on Maya's instructions. Second color of the rainbow. We are all wearing orange today, actually. Some fun activities planned for today. Maya and Kelly are like still super into rainbows and wanting to create a rainbow, and we talked to them about how we can actually create a real rainbow a few different ways. So they're really excited to try that, including just using the garden hose outside, kind of on a low mist setting. So they're just all over rainbows right now. So we actually start with a really cute book this morning, and the book is called My Color is Rainbow, and it's about a white arch that just doesn't know. He thinks that he's set out to be more than just a white arch in life. So he wants to decide on what color to be. So he goes and meets all of these different creatures that are that particular color, the different colors of the rainbow. And then he sees the different skills or temperaments that he might get with the colors. And he just can't decide because he likes a little bit of all of them. So he decides to be a rainbow, and that's exactly what we did today. We started at least. So we just gathered a bunch of craft supplies. I just got all the primary colors, and you can see I just put them here. I just went through my craft supply bin and then just looked for items that were the primary colors. So for example, I can't really tilt it, and unfortunately because my ankle is still broken and I can't be on it, I can't really reposition myself very easily to kind of show you. So sorry about that, but you can just kind of see there's beads, there's feathers, there's paper, there's ribbon, mesh, buttons, sequins. With orange, there's a few less things left. There's yarn. So just a whole bunch of different things just to kind of make a nice collection of each of the primary colors. And then the girls were really excited then to use all of those collected craft pieces and make their own rainbow. So they both did really well with it. Actually, Callie maintained interest in it a little bit longer than Maya did, which was interesting. So this is Callie's. Not quite finished yet, but you can see we just helped kind of direct her so she knew the order that they went in. I just put some stickers right here, and we kind of had the arches made, but otherwise she did really well. Very little mix-up. She did really well. So the plan is that we're going to cut this out. We're still going to add some sparkles in between kind of the blank spots. The girls want to use cotton balls and... sorry, I don't really have them. I have them accessible, but not out. The girls want to make... put cotton balls kind of as clouds, maybe put their names here. And we're still going to cut it out. I think I said that. So you can see a little more sparse, and Kelly needed a little more direction. I mean, if you just put out the spread of rainbow colors and your little one just wants to go nuts making like a blizzard of rainbow colors, then I think there's nothing wrong with that as well. But Callie kind of wanted to put hers in order, so I did kind of redirect her if she was putting them in the wrong colors. So I was working alongside with her. You can see Maya's. Maya's really proud of hers. She's really into rainbows, so that's hers. We're going to cut it out, kind of put sparkles in between just to kind of fill it in a bit. We got lots of sparkles. And again, we'll be using the cotton balls. If you don't have cotton balls, also the little cotton pads that you can wipe your face with, they also work really well. So that was a lot of fun. The girls, we didn't quite finish. We just got this done this morning, and just enough that I could kind of show you. But as you can see, this little flower guy's coming off. So that will need to be fixed a little bit, but just a random assortment of things. So the girls had a lot of fun with that, and they both want to put them up in their room once we kind of finish them off. So those are very cute, and we're just excited about how those turned out. So, okay. I had promised the girls this week, because we don't usually buy sugar cereal, and I had promised, yes, we're those parents. We just eat them ourselves in secret. So I had promised the girls that we would buy Fruit Loops during Rainbow Week, because I thought that Fruit Loops were all the colors of the rainbow. But apparently I'm missing up slogans, and maybe that's Skittles that are all the colors of the rainbow, because Fruit Loops are not, in fact, all the colors of the rainbow. We are missing blue. So we do not have a blue. So aside from that one annoying fact, we can still have lots of fun with them. The girls have been loving eating them. So what I did this morning was I just took a bowl of Fruit Loops, and I just started number patterns. Now with this one, I did a very simple A, B, A, B, A, B pattern, and this will be just perfect for Kelly. If she does struggle with fine motor to put them on, I don't have one right available for me, but what you can do is if you're sitting with her, you can actually loop or put a toothpick through there, and then it's easier for her to put it on the toothpick, but it'll still then go onto the thread. So that's one idea. And then so Callie then she is just going to recognize and continue the pattern, and if she wants to just put random Fruit Loops on here, then go nuts, because that's good for her small motor control as well. And they want to make them as necklaces so they can eat them. So I do remember doing that as a kid too, so you can't blame them. Maya's is sort of colors of the rainbow, but with Maya will have to identify, recognize, then know how to extend the pattern, then to continue it. So, and then Maya can create her own as well. So I just kind of got the girls going, but I know that they really wanted to have a lot of Fruit Loops this week, so I just wanted to incorporate Fruit Loops into their repertoire of activities or whatever. I may as well use them as a learning tool as well. So that is just kind of some more patterning. Okay. This is, remember yesterday I was talking about phonological awareness, and as children begin to solidify their understandings with text, which is sentence, in sentences are words, words to letters, letters to various different phonetic awareness things, such as yesterday we did beginning sounds, and then there's blends, and then today we're going to do rhyming. So it's just continuing to practice having sort of awareness of different words and different word sounds. So all I did was collect a random assortment of items, which I knew that both girls would know how to identify with just a simple word. And we're just going to practice. You can do it in many different ways, but one way is just, so you can just see like a whole bunch of different things in here. We can just practice, I lost my train of thought. Practice rhyming. So if you think of the song, Jenn, Jenn, Bo, Ben, banana, fan, fo, fen, fee, fa, fo, fen, Jenn. That's like nonsense rhyming, but it all works because it's all the same ending sounds. Well, that's the same as like when we're doing rhyming. That's actually an awesome song to work with your child and insert their own name in. That way they can see it is nonsense sounds, but they can tell the ending sound is consistent. Across all those words. So that's the same with this. So it's not so much important that the children are able to produce a sensical rhyme. It can be no nonsense rhyme. That's completely fine, and I'll explain what I mean by that. Because the whole point is that they're not looking at the meaning of the word. The whole point is that they're just paying attention to the end sounds of the word that make it a rhyming word. So you could say, I spy my little eye something that rhymes with K, and then they could identify this as hey. Or it could be, I spy with my little eye something that rhymes with pizza. So that would be an example of a nonsense word. So it doesn't make sense, but it's a rhyming word. So you can kind of go through if you're trying to find letters, if you're trying to find words to rhyme with, you can just go through the whole letter of the alphabet just using like the 8 sound at the end. So you can go plate, bait, Kate, date, 8, and etc. to just find rhyming words. And so you could say, I spy with my little eye something that rhymes with zate. And then they might know this is a plate. So a whole bunch of different things, easy items. So this is a key. So you can say rhymes with we. I mean, you can play however you want. I spy is just one way of doing it. But it's just a collection of objects in here that they would be able to, that are easily able to rhyme with. So generally one syllable words. That way we can easily rhyme with them. Dog, hen, bell, hay, pizza, grapes. So a whole bunch of different ones, cars. So it doesn't matter what it is. You're just working on rhyming with them. So, and whoops. So I have some fun with that. My girls were even excited to help me round up some of these items, and we kind of did rhyming as we went away, as we continued with it. So we're going to finish that off later, but they enjoyed that. Other than that, there's so many other ways. Just find a way to make a rainbow somehow. If you choose to do it differently than ours, then so be it. But maybe you can find some kind of way to make and represent a rainbow. So there's lots of fun activities to do with that. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a little more focused on unicorns. So we have some unicorn books. We're going to be making a unicorn. So girls are excited about that. And we are going to be graphing with Smarties or something colorful. Smarties, Fruit Loops, Skittles, M&Ms, whatever you have that's colorful, preferably rainbow color, but or just get a collection of stuff and we'll graph that. But it's a lot more fun to graph something that you can then eat after. I've learned as a teacher, they're much more engaged in the activity when it's the promise of Smarties when you're finished your activity. So yes. And then later in the week, we're going to be doing primary and secondary colors, and then talking about how light is formed, and then we have a really cool STEM challenge as well. So anyways, hope everyone has an awesome day. Hope you try out some of those activities, and be sure to send me some pictures if you do any of the activities. So thanks, guys. And I'm still here. I have no mouse. Where is my cursor? I have no cursor. I have no mouse.